This is something I've considered for a long time. Let's say you're running late for a train, and you barely make the train. That's good, but what if you wait an extra few seconds before making it to the train? Then what would happen? Let's say in that situation you wouldn't make the train. Then what if instead of just waiting a few seconds, you only wait one more second? Then if that makes the train, then what if you were to add another second? If that doesn't, then just half that second. So now, if you were to keep minimizing the difference between making it and not making it, how small of a time difference can you make? Eventually, you would reach a point where a single millisecond would be the difference between making it and not making it. But then, can you just keep decreasing it? Can you just infinitely keep decreasing the amount of time that passes? Wouldn't there have to be a point where you couldn't keep decreasing time, where there would be a point between making it and not making it? I have named this the Millisecond Theory. Now, what if you were to scale it by distance instead of time? Instead of a second ago, make it just an inch further back. Would that be able to keep decreasing? Would you be able to find a point smaller than a speck of a distance where if you were ahead of that speck, you would make the train, or behind it, you would miss it? And, well, can you keep decreasing that distance? Well, there is actually a scientific belief that there is a shortest possible distance to move at one point called a Planck length, and that's Planck spelled P-L-A-N-C-K, discovered by a person named Max Planck. And this distance has a length of 1.616 times 10 to the negative 35th meters. Now, what if you were to view time relative to movement, as if time's not an element itself, it just allows things to move? Well, the fastest anything can move is the speed of light, which is 2.998 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. So what if you were to divide that by Planck's length, find out how many Planck's length there is in light moving in a second? Well, then you would get 1.855 times 10 to the 43rd. Well, then what is that number? Well, it might be the amount of time that actually passes every second. But that's time relative to distance, assuming that speed of light was always a constant, and barring the fact that they might have increased the speed of light in labs. But it's an interesting way to view the world, that time might not be infinitely happening every second, but maybe many time frames happening every second. But back to the problem at hand, what about the difference one time frame would make between making it on a train or not making it? For that, I'm not completely sure. It does seem feasible that one time frame would make a difference, but there are many factors that are involved with making it or not making it. But I'll leave it at that for now, and I'd love to hear what you guys think if you guys could come up with any ideas. So yeah, respond, like and subscribe, and thank you all for your time.